Hello, my name is Christian Sylvester, and today we'll be talking about how Hispanics and Mexicans have more issues getting into college than any other race in this country. Hispanics and Mexicans have more trouble going to college than any other race in this country. It all starts in high school. In 1993, the dropout rate from Hispanics was 33%. Compared to the next highest dropout rate, which was 60%, were the African Americans. Many students who are Hispanic who drop out or have dropped out because they have to support their family. But a survey that was taken in 2015 shows that the dropout rate in 2014 was 12%. This was a pretty high number still, but it's a huge improvement in the past 20 years to where only 1% of Asians drop out. The National Journal poll shows that 66% of Hispanics who join the military or get a job straight out of high school is due to them helping support the family, and a reason why they didn't enroll in college. Now, for those who are enrolled in college, 35% of Hispanics from the ages 18 through 24 were enrolled compared to only 22% in 1993. That is a 12-point increase, which equalizes to 2.4 million college students, to where there's 22% of African Americans, 42% of whites, and 64% of Asians. The only thing more important than the enrollment is actually completing a degree. Statistics show that only 50% of Hispanics from the ages 25 to 29 have a bachelor's degree of some sort. As to African Americans, which is 22%, 41% for whites, and 63% of Asians. This gap is due to the fact that Hispanics are less likely than other races to enroll to a four-year college, attend an academically selective college, and enroll full-time. Some Hispanics struggle to find financial help from their parents because of their income. In this case, they work full-time and go part-time to school to be able to afford their school. I have 3 cousins who graduated with a bachelor's degree at the age of almost 30 due to them having to take semesters off just to be able to pay for the next semester. Another reason Hispanics have trouble pursuing a bachelor's degree is because nearly half attend either a 2-year public school or community college. This makes it a little bit more difficult to enroll in a 4-year program or continue a pathway after completing one program already. The only perk of this issue is Hispanics are less likely to be in student debt compared to other ethnicities. This is also due to the fact that 48% of Hispanics go through community college, which usually has lower tuition rate than in four-year schools, compared to 70% of whites, 68% of Asians, and 64% of African American students go straight to a 4-year school. Now, undocumented students face increased challenges with access to higher education. First, let's start with in-state tuition equality. There are 6 states that do not authorize immigrant students from in-state tuition. Those states are Alabama, Arizona, Georgia, Indiana, Missouri, and South Carolina. This is unfair due to many immigrant students who have lived in the United States a majority of their lives. Now, there's 20 states that provide in-state tuition to undocumented students, 16 by state legislative action, and 4 by state university systems. 5 states such as California, Minnesota, New Mexico, Texas, and Utah provide financial aid to undocumented students through private sources. There's also limited financial resources. No federal student aid is available to deferred action for children arrivals, which is also known as DACA. As mentioned in the official federal student aid website, undocumented students include DACA recipients are not eligible for federal aid, but you may still be eligible for state or college aid, in addition to private scholarships. Check with your college or career school's financial aid office for more information. There are both advantages and disadvantages to having DACA. Some of the advantages are you are able to get out of the country or study abroad. Some of the disadvantages are the fees and the hidden fees that do include just trying to get your DACA permit or renew your DACA permit. For example, it is a $465 fee just to apply. That does not include all the hidden fees. I know I have one of my friends who has to pay $1,765 just to renew her DACA permit. And on top of that, she has to pay all the hidden fees and hire an attorney. Even to this day, there is problems and issues with students trying to apply for college. If you do, immigration status will be revealed, and the fear and intimidation of getting deported is a real issue here. Another issue is students not having enough money to go to college or having to support their own families due to the lack of income in their household. There's many students and friends that I know that work full time and never see their paychecks due to either having to support their parents, siblings, have kids of their own, or just want to help out their parents in general. There's also a program called United We Dream. United We Dream is the largest immigration youth-led organization in the nation. Our powerful non-patriotism network is made up of 100,000 immigrant youth and allies of 55 affiliated organizations in 26 states. We organize and advocate for the dignity and fair treatment of immigration youth and families, regardless of the immigration status. Hope you learned a little something today, and thank you for watching.